innovative policy and agenda for the state of Andhra Pradesh. The society is driving all the universities and colleges in the state to imbibe innovation and entrepreneurship culture. IIIF set up 4 incubation centers across the state, located at Tirupati, Visakhapatnam, Kakinada, and Visakhapatnam. Any individual with an innovative idea can approach these centers and find ways to get his dream turned into a reality based on their merits. Once an idea is identified as worthy, it's mentored at various levels of training and advancement. Incubation centers are collaborated with FICCI and NASCA, 10,000 startups. Institute of the University of Texas, All Studios, and IT of Innovation join the state government's great initiative, which is Andhra Pradesh Innovation Center. Sometimes state of Andhra Pradesh welcomes the world of innovation is the emphasis of the mission. A great foundation for setting up Andhra Pradesh innovation. The main objective of IIIF is to create an innovative policy and agenda for the state of Andhra Pradesh. The society is driving all the universities and colleges in the state to imbibe.
Dr. A.S. President, Innovators Association. I would also like to call on stage and Shri Lokesh Garu, please if you could join us on stage. He is the Honorable Minister of Information Technology, Electronics and Communication, the Government of Andhra Pradesh. I would also like to call Mr. Vishnu Kumar Garu and will later come join us on stage, please. Please join us on stage. Good morning all, my name is Abhishek Khara and I welcome you to the International Workshop on Supporting Innovative Entrepreneurs and Role of Technology Transfer. I would like to call Professor A.S. Rao Garu, President of Indian Innovators Association, to give us the opening remarks.
Morning, all the delegates, a respected Minister Lokesh Garu, a respected Member of the Parliament, and respected MLA Garu, Secretary Garu. This is a great occasion for us, for the people of Andhra Pradesh, to invite dignitaries, speakers from international organization APCTT, which is the United Nations organization. We welcome all the speakers of the APCTT who have come to deliberate today to share the best practices along with the Indian policymakers, Indian MSME units, and Indian technology transfer professionals. We welcome each one of you. It's a great opportunity for the people of Visakhapatnam, for the people of Andhra Pradesh, and for the people of India to have you here. This subject matter is a technology transfer. Technology transfer is a very complex subject, simplified by the APCTT, right? That is what is the job. Just to give my personal experience so that we provide a right context for this subject area. In some 20-30 years back, I was in a AP government organization called AP Heavy Machinery. I was a marketing manager of a local company. It's a Andhra Pradesh government company, AP Heavy Machinery. I was marketing a product with technology license from CSIR lab, with a technology license from West Alpha and Austrian company, with a design copied for manufacturing windmill, with a design copied from manufacturing silk weaving mills. All the four are relevant in today. You negotiate technology from a national laboratory, you take a technology from a commercial organization, and you get inspired with the existing designs and do inspired imitation. Everything is available to you. And my theoretical learning has come when I visited APCTT sponsored meeting in Bangkok in 1992. I went to ESCAP organization. They gave me small booklets on technology transfer. That is my first literature I read on the technology transfer. Say 5 small books they have given. I was so excited about the subject, I wrote a book myself. Management of Technology Change, which was published in 1993. The first book on the subject published in India on the subject of technology transfer. I have learned technology transfer, when you say in India, means technology transfer from a commercial company. Internationally, when you say technology transfer, it means a technology transfer from a research organization. So, a vertical technology transfer, horizontal technology transfer, they are two different aspects of it. So, I became aware of it. I tried to spread the awareness all across the world. Today, in 30 years, what really happened? Sources of technology have increased 1,000 times. In those days, if I wanted technology, I got 4 countries. In 30 years back. Today, if I want a technology, there are 3,000 innovators all across the world. So the sources of technology are plenty. Now the choice is that how do I select the technology? What technology is going to suit me? And again, there is a pioneering work done in India. Y.S. Rajan is our senior most guru is here. Y.S. Rajan created an organization, sir. He created an organization called Technology Forecasting Council under the Ministry of Science and Technology, which was Sujana Chaudhary Sagaru is heading it. That was created some 40 years back. He is the one who educated everyone in the country. What is the technology of forecasting? What is technology of foresight? So today, technology forecasting is important. Technology of foresight is much more important. And we are very fortunate he is here. So the workshop, I can figuratively explain by representing two people. The workshop is about learning. Learning is captured by Mr. Y.S. Rajan personified. This workshop about future. The future is personified, captured by our minister, young minister Lokesh Garu. We all do something which will be implemented ultimately, right? Young leaders like Lokesh Garu. We welcome all the people to this workshop and wish the workshop a great success.
Thank you, A.S. Rao Garu. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Michiko Enomoto, Head, United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific, Asian and Pacific Center for Transfer of Technology, APCTT, to please give her welcome remarks.
Honorable Minister for Information Technology, Rural Development and Panchayat Raj, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Dr. Ravi Kumari, CEO, Andhra Pradesh Innovation Society, Sri Vijayanand, IIIF, Principal Secretary to the Andhra Pradesh Government, Professor A.S. Rao, President, Indian Innovation Association, Mr. J. Chaudhary, Special Chief Secretary to Chief Minister, distinguished experts and participants, ladies and gentlemen. It is my immense pleasure to welcome you to the International Workshop on Supporting Innovative Entrepreneurs and Rural Technology Transfer. This workshop is being organized by Asian and Pacific Center for Transfer of Technology, APCTT, in partnership with Indian Innovators Association and Government of Andhra Pradesh. In 2015, United Nations 193 member countries adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which is composed of 17 goals and 169 targets. The goals and targets aim to end poverty by 2030 and pursue a sustainable future for the world over the next 15 years. Science, technology, and innovation have been recognized as an important tool and means to achieve these sustainable development goals. APCTT is one of the oldest regional institutes of the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific. We are specializing on science, technology, innovation policy, and technology transfer. We provide capacity building assistance to countries in Asia Pacific so that they could create an effective environment for technology transfers and innovation and entrepreneurship. I would like to begin with the remarks of the Indian Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, when he recently interacted with young entrepreneurs and startups in Niti Aayog. He mentioned, innovation is life. When there is no innovation, there is a stagnation. Change can be brought about through innovation alone. How we can empower the startups, strengthen them, and new things in them. His remarks provide us the right context to our discussion today. For decades, majority of technical innovations have been carried out by in-house research and development laboratories in large organizations. However, small and medium-sized enterprises, as well as innovative individuals, are increasingly playing an important role in the sphere of innovation these days. For example, India has been moving away from plastic for many years, and many cities has already issued plastic bag bans. While legislation like this helps to protect the environment and wildlife, people are concerned about how they would carry products from the market. Not everyone can afford a bag worth 5 rupees or 15 rupees to carry a kilogram of sugar. So a young Indian entrepreneur, Ashwa Hedge, invented Eddie Green's bag to solve this challenge. This Eddie Green's bag is made of natural starch from potato and tapioca and vegetable oils. The bag looks and feels just like a plastic, but it has no negative environmental impact. It will naturally degrade in 180 days, and if they are submerged in water, they disappear in a day. In addition, these bags are edible. This means that while animals happen to eat Eddie Green's bag, it has no adverse effects. Jawad Patel is another example of innovative entrepreneur in India. He's a 22 years old engineering student from Hyderabad and designed a 3D printed apparatus which can create water from air. He's the first person in Asia to do so. The water apparatus product produces pure drinkable water with the help of computerized sensor interface with a UV filter. In an hour, the device can extract nearly 1.8 liter from air. The device uses the moisture in the air to create the water. India is a rich country in terms of creative human resources, and India is not a shortage of inventions. However, in reality, such innovative entrepreneurs face a number of challenges to successfully commercialize their inventions through innovation. Most inventors file their discovery in a form of patent, and such patents are never used often. Because transforming such invention into a commercially viable product is not easy. They need to keep spending money from the research and development phase to actual successful commercialization. This is a long and costly process. Many inventions die in the middle of commercialization process before they reach to commercial success and to be able to recover the investment. For most of small and medium enterprises and innovative entrepreneurs, they will not survive through this long process unless they have support from public funds and receive other supports. Business angels and venture capital firms will also play important roles to address financing challenges for such innovations. Science parks and business incubators facilitate the generation and development of technological innovations. Government could support innovations through creating an enabling environment, providing incentives and markets for such innovations, such as through public procurement. Policymakers can make real differences if they could improve stronger and efficient policies to facilitate university-industry partnerships, and so on. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this workshop is addressing some of these challenges and how countries are bringing in policy and institutional reforms to enhance the innovation ecosystem. For instance, the government of Andhra Pradesh envisions transformation of Andhra Pradesh into an innovation-driven society, ranking amongst the three best states in India by 2020, and the global investment destination by 2050. With this vision, the government envisaged to develop Andhra Pradesh as a destination for innovation of global repute, with a focus to enhance the quality of life of its citizens in all aspects and deliver good governance. I believe learning best practices and a successful institutional mechanism for supporting entrepreneurship and technology transfer is very useful. It will help policymakers to design effective strategies to make their countries more innovative and competitive. The workshop will provide such platform. Before I conclude, I would like to express my deep appreciation to Indian Innovators Association, International Federation of Innovators Association, and the government of Andhra Pradesh for their invaluable support and cooperation. I also would like to thank Andhra Pradesh Innovation Society for their contributions to this workshop. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Shri Nara Lokesh, Honorable Minister, for attending this inaugural session and for his vision. Finally, I would like to extend my deep appreciation to all the distinguished delegates and resource persons for taking the time to participate in this workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Michiko, for those enlightening words. I would now like to call upon Dr. Valli Kumari to give us the welcoming address for the workshop.
Thank you. Honorable Minister for IIIF, Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, Honorable Principal Secretary for IIIF, Sri K. Vijayanand Garu, Honorable Member of Parliament, Sri Hari Babu Garu, Honorable MLA Vishnu Kumar Raj Garu, Advisor IT to Government of AP, Sri Jay Chaudhary Garu, Ms. Enomoto and Dr. A.S. Rao Garu, other dignitaries of the dais, and my dear innovators across the world who have come all the way here to bring in synergies between the innovations and the participants here. Mere words are not enough to explain my excitement about International Innovation Fair 2017, and I thank each and every one of you for attending this fair. In this digital era, the entire world has become a global village. Collaborations which were not possible, even in the wildest dreams, are happening around us. The main reason behind this phenomena is normally thought to be the scarcity of resources. But then, if a machine can eliminate the human intervention and increase output, then we can call it an innovation. Different societies perceive innovation differently. Western societies, which witnessed the Industrial Revolution, way earlier than Eastern cultures, perceive innovation as a status symbol. In Eastern societies, innovation is the one which solves their day-to-day problems with ease and at an economical price. While robust and sturdy designs are preferred by Western Hemisphere, simple and high utility innovations are preferred in the Eastern Hemisphere. But when the East meets the West and exchange their ideas with each other, any innovative technology can be refined to bring universal appeal. But as you see, the current status is not getting materialized on expected scale. The main hurdle for this is the lack of awareness about the technology commercialization. Despite the presence of potential intelligentsia, policies and businesses, technology commercialization still has a summit to climb. Most of the innovations are not seeing the light or getting confined to a particular region. While many grassroots innovations have solved the problems, the outreach is limited to either the immediate user or the other people of the same profession or domain. At the maximum, the innovator gets a chance to exhibit it in a country fair or a science exhibition. If such a makeshift innovation can be refined and brought into the market, it results in better utility, and that is where we are. So we could host this event on behalf of the state government of Andhra Pradesh to create a platform for the students, researchers, academicians, technologists, and business people. Under the able leadership of Honorable IT/ENC Minister Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, who has been focusing on alleviating this issue through our startup ecosystem and other strategic partners. It gives me an immense pleasure to commend Indian Innovators Association and International Federation of Inventors Association in collaboration with APCTT, UN, SCAP, this workshop related to technology commercialization, which will bring forth a lot of discussion on technology transfer. I request every one of you to utilize this opportunity, gain insights about the patenting and licensing the patent, and disseminate the information among your innovators fraternity. The value of an innovation is realized not just from the revenues, but the number of lives touched by it. I welcome you all to this workshop. Hope you have had a pleasant stay here. Anything you require from our side, please keep in touch with us. Have a nice day today and tomorrow, and have the best takeaways from this workshop. Thank you. Shri J.A. Chaudhary Garu, IT Advisor to Government of AP, to say a few words.
Good morning, Honorable Minister Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, distinguished invitees on the dais, delegates from various countries who come first time to our beautiful city Vizag. Welcome to Andhra Pradesh. I was not supposed to speak, but 2 minutes I will try to close my remarks. So this is an innovation era. Whether you are in the government, whether you are in the business, whether you are in education, everywhere innovation is required. Innovate or perish. This is the mantra for the success. So I am very happy to see global innovators coming here, participating and exchanging the ideas with the local innovators in Andhra Pradesh state. And I am sure, as Professor Vali Kumari said, when the West meets East, definitely we can come out with global innovation products and ideas which can serve the globe in a very cost-effective way. I wish you all the best.
Now, I call upon Honorable MLA Garu, Vishnu Kumar Raj Garu, to say a few words.
Thanks to our Honorable Minister, Mr. Lokesh. He is not only Honorable Minister, but also a very smart Minister of Andhra Pradesh. And I my respect to our Honorable MP, Member of the Parliament of Visakhapatnam, Sri K. Haribabuji, and the special guest, Ms. Michiko Enomoto, and our Secretary Vijayanand and J. Chaudhary and A.S. Rao Garu, and other respected member of the Legislative Council members, and also the collector and the commissioner who are responsible for making this city as a wonderful city, the third ranked city in India. Visakhapatnam is one of the best place you can ever innovate in the world. And I'm sure with the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Minister, Mr. Lokesh, you're very sure that our Andhra Pradesh will reach the new heights which no one has innovated earlier. And I'm also sure you will also discover one of the most successful, wonderful chief ministers you have ever come across tomorrow. That is Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. I'm sure if you miss this opportunity of whatever you want to do in the state of our Andhra Pradesh, if you miss it, you will lose it. It's not that it's like our Jay Chowdhury has mentioned, it is perished. The best opportunity. I'm not trying to boast. I'm not trying to make some statements which are not true. For your kind information, I'm the local MLA from Visakhapatnam North. I represent from Bharatiya Janata Party, and I'm the leader of the party in AP Assembly. So whatever we speak, it will be the best of the truth. So my dear gentlemen and the people who have come from all over the world, hearty welcome to Visakhapatnam once again. You discover Vizag, and I'm sure you are going to invest, you are going to settle down over here. Thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I call upon our Member of Parliament, Shri Kambampati Haribabu garu, to say a few words. And I take pride in saying he was part of the academic community as a professor of electronics and communications engineering in Andhra University before he got into the political arena.
Honorable Minister for IT